Good day, this is CharleneDavison. My student number is 205715. This is my social science history assignment for SS2. I will include a video link once this presentation is complete. In this assignment, we will be revisiting the commemoration of the Union of South Africa in 1910. Some discussion points of this assignment will be the voices that are represented, the decision-making processes of the commemoration, the marginalization in heritage, and the debates regarding heritage in South Africa. This assignment's objectives is to critically assess the commemoration of the Union of South Africa in 1910 within the broader context of heritage in South Africa. In discussing whose voices are represented, in the context of the Union of South Africa in 1910, the dominant groups whose voices are primarily represented include those who held political and economic power at the time, predominantly the white population of a European descent. These groups play a central role in the formation of the Union and held significant influences over its policies and directions. These perspectives and interests often dominated the official historical discourse of the period, shaping narratives that emphasize the achievements and perspectives while marginalizing those of other groups, such as the indigenous people and the people of color. We will now discuss the decision-making processes as it correlates with commemoration. The evolution of criterion and biases in heritage selection is crucial for understanding how certain events or sites are chosen for commemoration, while others are excluded. Biases can stem from the political agendas, cultural preferences, and power dynamics influencing decision-making processes. Common criteria for selections include historical significance, cultural importance, and authenticity. However, these criteria may be interpreted through biased lenses, leading to marginalization of alternative perspectives. The decision-making processes lie heavily with our government bodies and institutions, particularly those responsible for education and cultural affairs. The Department of Education and other relevant government agencies play a significant role in determining the content of the national curriculum status and shaping historical narratives taught in school, according to Kukumur 2010. Additionally, cultural heritage organizations, museums, and heritage management bodies may also have a say in identifying and preserving sites of historical significance. However, the centralized authority of the government often influences heritage selection and potentially leading to the exclusion of certain events or perspectives, according to Smith and Van Broekhuizen. To address these biases, critical reflection and dialogues are crucial, promoting diverse and inclusivity in heritage management and involving marginalized communities in decision-making, according to Smith 2006. This ensures a more comprehensive and representative approach to heritage preservation and interpretation. We will now discuss the marginalization in heritage. In the context of the Union of South Africa in 1910, certain societal groups were marginalized in heritage discourse, primarily due to deeply ingrained power dynamics, colonial legacies, and systematic inequalities. These factors perpetuated the marginalization of indigenous African populations who were subject to discriminatory laws and policies, such as segregation. The power dynamics within colonial societies often favored the dominant colonies, authorities, and privileged certain groups while marginalizing others, according to Mandani in 1996. Colonial legacies, including the imposition of racial discriminatory laws and institutions, further entrenched the marginalization of the non-white population. Additionally, system inequities perpetuated through economic disparities and unequal access to resources contributed to the marginalization of certain societal groups, according to van Broekhuizen. Despite these challenges, marginalized communities have actively sought to reclaim their heritage narratives and challenge dominant historical discourse. Through various means such as oral traditions, community activism, and cultural movements, marginalized groups have asserted their identities and histories, according to Smith in 2006. These efforts have been crucial in highlighting the diverse perspectives and experiences that have been overlooked in the mainstream heritage discourse, according to van Broekhuizen in 1918. In this context, we will discuss the ideologies and debates. Due to the marginalization of certain groups, we see the result of this as causing extended social hierarchies and exclusionary practices. The heritage discourse often reflects these inequalities, with the dominant narrative overshadowing the experience and perspectives of the marginalized communities, according to Deacon and Deacon in 1999. The cultural practices, language, and traditions have often been overlooked or misrepresented in official accounts of history, contributing to the marginalization within broader society. This underscores the importance of acknowledging and addressing the systematic inequalities embedded within heritage discourse to foster a more inclusive and representative understanding of South African history and cultural heritage, according to Kokemoer in 2010. These are the resources that I have used during this assignment. I thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation and hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.